Assalamu alaikum all students. How are you doing? I'm your BGST teacher Soheli Farzana. My initial is SS3. Today I will discuss about chapter 7. We will have two parts. Part 1 I will discuss lesson 1 to 3 and in next part I will discuss lesson 4 and 5. Okay, let's start. Our topic is climate of Bangladesh. Most of the people, when they heard the word weather and the word climate, they think both of them are same. But there is a difference between weather and climate. What is the definition of weather? The natural condition of a particular area of a certain day or time of day that includes temperature, rainfall, wind, storm, etc. is called weather. That's mean in case of weather, the time is a short period of time, isn't it? We are talking about a short period of time, just a day or time of day. And when we determine weather, we have to measure temperature, air pressure, and speed, humidity, and amount of rain. On the other hand, the average weather of 30-40 years of a particular area is called climate. That's mean we are talking about a long period of time, like 30-40 years. And the conditions of weather is included in climate. So the conditions of weather is an element of climate. Climate has some other extra elements also. What are they? Latitude, longitude, distance from sea, height from sea level, wind moment, ocean current, slope of land, soil structure, and amount of forest, etc. So when we determine climate, we have to measure all these things. We have to consider all these things. Okay, next. Lesson 1, Climate of Bangladesh. You have to underline the first line because this is the answer of CQ1A. We know that Bangladesh is situated in the tropical region. That's why the climate of Bangladesh is tropical monsoon climate. And we have 6 seasons. We already know that. So winter. At winter time, the average temperature of Bangladesh is 11 degree to 29 degree Celsius. But sometimes it comes down to 4 degree to 5 degree Celsius. But where? Most of the time, we find this temperature in the northern part of Bangladesh, north and northwest region. Thakurgaon, Panchgao, Sri Mongol, these are the coldest places. Then summer. Summer starts from the month of Boishakh, we know that, and which is mid-April, isn't it, in the English calendar. So this year, summer already has started. The average highest temperature of Bangladesh in summertime is 34 degrees Celsius and the average lowest is 29 degrees Celsius. But sometimes this temperature rises up to 40 degrees to 50 degrees Celsius. But where? Same thing, northern area, but northern region of Bangladesh. So, northern part of Bangladesh, their climate is severe always. In winter time, it's too cold. In summertime, it's too hot. Now, we will discuss about summer monsoon. This is the answer of CQ1B. The coastal areas of Bangladesh experience cyclones and tsunamis. So in the rainy season, wind blows with vapor from the south and southwestern part of the Bay of Bengal, and this wind is called summer monsoon. And this wind causes rainfall, we know that, not everywhere. Especially Sylhet, Chittagong and Cox's Bazar experience heavy rain. On the other hand, Rajshahi, Pabna, Kushtia have comparatively low rainfall. What we can say, the climate of Bangladesh is moderate. Why? Because the effects of climate sometimes is favorable and sometimes it is adverse. That means we have many disasters sometimes. So that's why we can call the climate of Bangladesh moderate. Next, lesson 2. Causes behind the climate change in Bangladesh. We know that climate is changing not in only Bangladesh, in the whole world. Because of this climate change, what is happening in Bangladesh? Amount of rainfall during monsoon is decreasing, winter is arriving late and leaving early, because earlier we used to have almost 4 to 5 months of winter, but now what happened? Only 2 to 3 months. And winter cold is not that severe, isn't it? The number of natural disasters also increasing, and rivers and canals are drying up. So why these are happening? These are happening because of global warming. Because of global warming, the polar ice is melting, and that's why sea level is rising. As a result, the countries which are near to the sea and ocean, they are at risk of being submerged. Now question is, why this global warming is happening? Because of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and chlorofluorocarbons, etc. These gases are increasing. That's why temperature of the earth is increasing. And these gases, why these gases are increasing? Because of human activities. What we are doing? We are producing lot of electricity, and that's why these gases are increasing. Then we are emitting black smoke from vehicles, from industries, from brick field. So because of all these reasons, this global warming is happening. But the thing is, behind this global warming, developed countries are more responsible than developing or underdeveloped countries, because we don't use that much fuels. So they use that. The developed countries use more and more fuels and electricity. So they are the main culprit here. Another reason is deforestation. Because of deforestation, temperature is rising. We don't have that much tree, we don't plant that much tree, and whatever forest we have, we are destroying those forests. And there is a rule that a country should have at least 25% forest of its size, but Bangladesh has only 17%. So we have to plant more and more trees. Then lesson 3, some disasters due to climate change. Many disasters happening so in Bangladesh also. So number 1, cyclone and tidal wave. You can find CQ2C answer from here. Okay, what is cyclone? When the air of Earth's surface of a particular place becomes too hot, it blows upwards. We already know all these things from your science book, I think so. So over there, low air pressure happened. This low air pressure is called depression. So at this stage, what happened? Air from the surrounding places rushes to the depression area with higher speed, and this is called cyclone. And because of cyclones, most of the cyclones created in the Bay of Bengal, we know that this depression created in the Bay of Bengal. When this depression happened or cyclone happened, the waves of the Bay of Bengal become huge, and this is called tidal wave. So after 1971, we had 3 severe cyclones. One happened on 12th November 1970, second one 15th November 2007, and we named that cyclone Cedar. And the next one, Ayla, it happened on 5th May 2009. Then flood. Flood is a common phenomenon in our country. Almost every year we have this disaster. So we are used to, isn't it? So after 1971, we had three severe flood we experienced. One in 1988, another 1998, then 2004. River erosion, number 3. This is also common in our country, and it's specifically it's happened during monsoon time. Why? Because we are a riverine country and we have almost 700 rivers in our country. These rivers, they don't have straight path. They have many curves. So when a strong current goes through these rivers, they cannot flow straight and they strikes the banks which start to erode. So what are the reasons why river erosion happened? The reasons are, number 1, change of river courses. That's mean river change their path. This is one reason. Another, loose structure of river banks. That's when our river banks are not strong enough. Then river filling. We are filling up all the rivers. Then unplanned embankments. Embankments means dams. We are making dams here and there to control rivers, but we need that. But these are not done by planned way, unplanned way. Another one, absence of trees on river banks. See, can you see the picture? There is a few trees there, so we need more and more trees, on river banks. Then we have drought. Same thing, this drought mostly happen in northern part of Bangladesh, and because we know that there we don't have that much rainfall. So the reason behind drought are lack of proper rainfall, and another is decrease of underground water. Okay. Number 5, cold wave. Although Bangladesh is not a cold country, we know that we don't have snow or anything like that, but we have mild and medium cold waves. And especially it happened in December and January. Same thing, it happened in northern part of Bangladesh, because we already know that winter is very severe over there, 4 degree to 5 degrees Celsius sometimes. So that's why cold wave happen, and poor people, ordinary people, they suffers a lot. Then tornado. Tornado is a violent and speedy windstorm, and we cannot forecast tornado actually. That's why it's very dangerous. And another thing, it can destroy within a few seconds to few minutes. Okay. And in Bangladesh, tornadoes generally occur from the end of Falgun to middle of Jyeshta in Bangladesh. Then 7, northwester. You can find CQ2B from this part. What is northwester? See, north and west. So this one started from the northwest. That's why it is called northwester. The reason almost same like cyclone. If temperature of an area rises too high, the wind of that area becomes lighter and goes up. And then what happened? Cool air from the adjacent areas, that's means surroundings areas rushes to fill up that vacuum and then creates a storm. So this storm is called northwester or northwester. It is it occurs in the month of Boishak. That's why we call it in Bangla Kal Boishakhi. It's happening right now, and the storm appears from the northwest. But this storm is not that much devastating, but still it damages our lives and properties. Okay, this session is done. Next, we will do the lesson 4 and 5. Okay. For now, it's that's it. Assalamu alaikum. Take care.